You know that ache in your shoulder when you wake up? That stiffness in your hips that wasn't there when you went to bed? Or maybe it's that weird numbness in your arm that makes you shake it out like you're trying to start a lawnmower from the 1980s. If this sounds familiar, I need you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because the way you're sleeping could be stealing your health night after night. And here's the thing, most doctors won't even mention this. You could go in complaining about acid reflux, joint pain, even heart palpitations, and they'll give you a pill, a pat on the back, and send you on your way. But what if I told you that one tiny shift in your sleeping position, something as simple as rolling from your right side to your left, could be the difference between waking up feeling like you've been hit by a truck, and waking up feeling like you've actually rested for the first time in years? Now, I know what you're thinking. How can which side I sleep on possibly matter that much? Oh, my friend, it matters more than you realize. And if you're over 60, this isn't just about comfort, it's about survival. Because here's the brutal truth, sleeping on your right side after 60 is like pouring sugar into your gas tank and wondering why your engine keeps sputtering. It's slowly breaking down your body while you sleep, and you don't even know it. But don't worry, today, we're going to fix that. We'll talk about why this happens, what it's doing to your heart, your digestion, even your brain, and most importantly, what to do instead. Because you deserve to wake up without pain. You deserve to sleep through the night without heartburn or numb limbs. And you absolutely deserve to know the truth about what's really happening to your body when you curl up on your right side night after night. Hi, I'm Betty and I'm so happy you're joining me today. Before we dive into this important topic, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love connecting with all of you from around the world, so now let's begin. Let's start with the biggest danger, the one your doctor isn't warning you about. Why your heart hates right side sleeping. Picture your heart for a second. It's not just sitting perfectly centered in your chest like a Valentine's Day drawing, it's tilted. In most people, it leans left. Now, when you sleep on your right side, gravity pulls your heart downward, pressing it against your right lung and even slightly twisting those vital arteries that keep everything flowing. For a young, healthy person, maybe not a big deal. But after 60, when your arteries aren't as flexible as they used to be, that's like kinking a garden hose and wondering why the water pressure drops. And here's where it gets scary. Studies show that right-side sleeping can lower heart rate variability. That's your heart's ability to adapt to stress. Translation: you're essentially training your heart to be lazy while you sleep, making it harder to handle daytime stress. Ever wake up feeling like your heart is racing for no reason? This could be why. But your heart isn't the only thing suffering. Raise your hand if you've ever gone to bed feeling fine, only to wake up at 3 a.m. with what feels like lava creeping up your throat. That, my friend, is acid reflux, and your right side sleeping habit is feeding it. Here's why: your stomach isn't a symmetrical pouch, it curves to the left. When you sleep on your right side, stomach acid pools against the lower esophageal sphincter. That's the trapdoor that's supposed to keep acid down. After decades of life, that trapdoor gets weaker, and suddenly, acid slips through like a sneaky burglar. But left side sleeping? It lets gravity work for you, keeping acid where it belongs. In fact, one study found that left side sleepers had significantly fewer and shorter reflux episodes. So if you're tired of chewing antacids like candy, this one change could be your golden ticket. Now, before we move on, there's one more hidden danger lurking in your right side sleeping habit, and it's silently stealing your breath. You know that feeling when you wake up gasping for air, just for a split second, like your body forgot how to breathe? Or maybe you don't even fully wake up, but your spouse elbows you in the ribs and says, "You were snoring like a chainsaw again." What if I told you that your right side sleeping habit could be suffocating you in your sleep, without you even realizing it? Let me explain. How right side sleeping steals your oxygen. Your right lung is slightly larger than your left. When you sleep on your right side, the weight of your body compresses that lung, making it harder for it to fully expand. For younger folks, no big deal, their diaphragm muscles are strong enough to compensate. But after 60, when lung capacity is already declining, that extra strain means your blood isn't getting as much oxygen as it should. And here's the scary part, low oxygen at night doesn't just make you tired, it's been linked to memory problems, high blood pressure, even a higher risk of dementia. Because when your brain doesn't get enough oxygen night after night, it's like running a car engine on fumes. Eventually, things start breaking down. But wait, it gets worse. The nerve-pinching trap. Ever wake up with a dead arm, that awful pins and needles feeling where your limb feels like it's not even yours? Right side sleeping is famous for this. See, when you curl up on your right side, you're putting pressure on the brachial plexus, the bundle of nerves that runs from your neck down your arm. Over time, that pressure can lead to nerve damage, making your hands weaker, clumsier, even causing chronic pain. And if you already deal with arthritis or carpal tunnel, right side sleeping is like pouring gasoline on the fire. Now, before you panic and think, great, now I'll never sleep again. Don't worry. You don't have to spend the night flat on your back like a mummy, unless you want to. Here's what to do instead. 1. Train yourself to sleep on the left side. The pillow barrier trick. Place a firm pillow behind your back so if you roll right, you hit a wall. Your body will naturally stay left. Left side benefits: better digestion, less heart strain, and it helps your lymphatic system drain toxins more efficiently. 2. If you must sleep on your right, elevate your upper body. Use a wedge pillow to keep your chest slightly raised. This takes pressure off your lungs and heart. Hug a pillow. Placing a pillow against your chest keeps your shoulders from collapsing inward and pinching nerves. 3. The rescue pose, for pain relief. If you wake up with shoulder or hip pain no matter what side you sleep on, try this before bed. Lie on your back with knees bent. Place a pillow under your knees, takes pressure off your spine. Put a small rolled towel under your neck, not your head, to align your airways. Even 10 to 15 minutes in this position before sleep can dramatically reduce morning pain. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but I've slept on my right side my whole life. How am I supposed to change now? Trust me, I get it. Old habits die hard. But here's the thing, your body isn't the same as it was at 40 or even 50. What worked then might be hurting you now. And if you're still not convinced, wait until you hear what happens to your spine over time when you ignore this. Let's talk about your spine for a minute, not just the occasional stiffness or that pop when you bend over, but what's really happening night after night when you sleep on your right side. Imagine a tree that's been growing at a slight angle for years. At first, it's barely noticeable. But over time, that lean becomes permanent. Now, picture your spine doing the same thing, because when you favor one sleeping position for decades, your body adapts in all the wrong ways. Every hour you spend curled up on your right side, you're putting uneven pressure on your vertebrae. Over time, this can lead to misaligned hips. Ever notice one hip feels higher than the other when you stand? That's your body compensating. Pinched nerves in your neck, leading to those brutal morning headaches. Reduced lung capacity, because a crooked spine means your ribs can't expand fully. And here's the kicker, you might not feel it happening until one day, you bend down to tie your shoe and bam, your back goes out. But it wasn't just the shoe. It was years of sleeping in a position that forced your spine out of alignment. Your sleep toolkit after 60. Now, let's fix this for good. Here's what you actually need for pain-free sleep. 1. The mattress swap you can't ignore. Too soft. Your hips sink, twisting your spine. Too firm. Pressure points flare up in shoulders and hips. The Goldilocks fix, a medium firm mattress with a latex or memory foam top layer. Test it by lying on your side. Someone should be able to slide a flat hand under your waist with slight resistance. 2. The pillow that won't betray you. Stomach sleepers, use a thin pillow, or none, to avoid neck strain. Side sleepers, your pillow should fill the space between your ear and shoulder entirely. Try a contoured memory foam pillow. It cradles your neck like it was made for you, because it was. Back sleepers, a medium loft pillow with extra support under the knees. 3. The 5-minute peri-bed ritual. Do this every night to reset your spine. Doorway stretch, place your hands on either side of a door frame and gently lean forward, opens chest muscles. Pelvic tilt, lie on your back, knees bent, and gently rock your pelvis up and down, like a cat stretching. Legs up the wall, scoot your hips close to a wall and extend your legs straight up, reduces swelling and back pressure. The biggest lie you've been told. You've probably heard, just sleep however you're comfortable. But here's the truth, comfort now doesn't mean health later. That cozy, right side position might feel fine in the moment, but it's stealing your vitality one night at a time. The good news? Your body is incredibly forgiving. Start tonight. Left side sleeping for better heart health and digestion. Back sleeping with knee support if you have hip pain. Propped up pillows if acid reflux won't quit. And if you wake up on your right side? Don't stress. Progress over perfection. Just gently roll back to your left. Your future self will thank you when you're waking up without that mysterious shoulder pain. Breathing deeper because your lungs actually have room. Walking taller because your spine isn't fighting you. Now I'd love to hear from you. Hit the comments and tell me. What's your biggest sleep struggle after 60? Is it the midnight heartburn? The stiff hips? The arm that always falls asleep? Let's troubleshoot together. And if this video helped you, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, share it with a friend who's been complaining about aches and pains, and subscribe for more no-nonsense health tips that actually work. Remember, you deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, not wrecked. Here's to your best sleep, tonight and every night after. Sweet dreams, my friend.